Hello guys, welcome to my video series tutorial to talk about Microsoft Semantic Kernel. In this video, I'm going to focus on how to implement a native plugin in Microsoft Semantic Kernel. In previously, we discussed about this plugin called weather plugin, and weather plugin we use the import function to import weather plugin, and finally we invoke this plugin, get the result. And the plugin we define the function escape function here, the escape function and description of this function also we specified here. In Semantic Kernel version 1.0 onwards, this plugin also a lot of breakable changes. So let's write this weather plugin based on our SDK version 1.0. Let's move to Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, I have created the new project. The new project, I added the weather plugin, and here the weather plugin I renamed as the external weather plugin. So here I hardcode the weather API key in the class itself, and the rest of the code same only. As I mentioned, there are a lot of breakable changes. The first breakable changes, this one, the SK function and description, and this SK context. This we already discussed. This has changed to kernel arguments. So first changes, I made it here, kernel arguments, and this name, I rename it, this also kernel arguments. And SK function, now the SK function changed to kernel function. Kernel function. This parameter not required. I remove this one. That's it. The next step, we have to read this input from this kernel arguments. So just remove this one, this context.variables. So that I use kernel arguments, try get value. That's it. So here I change as a string because this is a default is the object here, the argument. Fine. Our weather plugin is ready. Now go to the main program. Here we mention import plugin. So kernel builder dot import plugin from type. This API we have to use. So our type is weather external weather plugin. That's it. And we have to specify as a plugin name. Plugin name is a default null, but I highly recommended use the name of the plugin also. Name of external weather plugin. This is my plugin name. We have imported the plugin. The next step, which function we should invoke. So we have to invoke this function, get weather async function. I do one more changes here. I add the function name also, public static. Just this is for maintenance the code. That's the reason I add like this. So string, and the name is get weather. Here I changed this get weather. That's it. So this function I'm going to invoke. So the program.cs file. Here we have to get the function. So where weather kernel function. So equal to kernel builder dot plugins dot get function. So we have to use the get function. The first argument is plugin name. Okay, which plugin you have to refer? So name of external weather plugin. Second argument, which function should invoke? So here external web plugin dot get weather plugin. So the next step, we should prepare the user input in the kernel object. So here kernel arguments where kernel arguments equal to new of kernel arguments and user input. Finally, we invoke the kernel. So where result equal to kernel builder dot invoke async plugin name or kernel function name. Our kernel function name is a weather kernel function, and the second argument we have to pass a kernel arguments. That's it. Print the result. Print the result. Console dot write line result dot get value. So here I have to add a wait here. So once I added the get value, it will come here, get value and string. That's it. Console dot read line. This wait function I have to change here also. So async and task. Let's run this application and see the result. There is a bug. We'll fix it. Where it is? Yeah, this get weather function. Okay. Restart the application. City name Chennai. Here we get the result. Fine, now it's working. And one more you can notice, here I used directly weather plugin. I did not use creating the new weather plugin. So the dependency all automatically created. But the big changes here, weather plugin, here I directly assign the API key. So it's tightly coupled. But in our previous videos, this weather plugin, we created the object and we are passing our API key as the argument. Here we are just directly assigning. So let's fix this issue in our next video. Thanks to all. Bye.